A Kung Fu man's mind is present everywhere because it is nowhere attached to any particular object. And it can remain present because, even when related to this or that object, it does not cling to it. The flow of thought is like water filling a pond, which is always ready to flow off again. It can work its inexhaustible power because it is free and be open to everything because it is empty. This can be compared to what Mr. Chang Chen Chi called serene reflection. He wrote, serene means tranquility of thought, and reflection means vivid and clear awareness. Therefore, serene reflection is clear awareness of no thought. Hello, everyone. This is Dwight Woods, the Jeet Kune Do Rebel, and welcome to the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast number 175. This is the one about the state of your Jeet Kune Do reflection. As you're logging in, if you'd be kind enough to say where you're logging in from, hit the like button and continue to do so throughout the broadcast. If you're catching the simulcast over on the YouTube, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. If you enjoy my work and you'd like to support the program, please visit jkdrebel.com, click on the Rebel Gear link, and check out our offerings like this, the Keep Calm and Learn to Fight Ferociously Jeet Kune Do t-shirt. But of course, the best thing that you can do is to share this video and help spread the word about the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast. So, did you recognize that passage, the above passage that I read? If not, it is from page 5 of Sifu Dan Inosanto's 1982 book, Absorb What Is Useful. He actually reproduced the 19-page term paper that Bruce Lee wrote in May of 1962 when he, Bruce Lee, was just about 21 years of age. You can find it also, perhaps not the entire thing, but you can find aspects of it on page 125 of The Tao of Jeet Kune Do, the book edited by John Little. In any case, what it shows is that at even a relatively young age, Bruce Lee was already a deep thinker. And thank God he was, because without him having paid so much refined attention to his thinking and then having the foresight to write down so much of his thoughts and so much of his actions, then many of us here in the Jeet Kune Do world today might be a little bit lost, if not completely lost, right? I recently rewatched a conversation that I had with Jay Cooper, and the topic of depth, of being deep in your study of Jeet Kune Do, that came up. And as we all know, profundity is considered an essential requirement in the study of Jeet Kune Do. And again, as we all know, Jeet Kune Do requires a whole lot of self-reflection, and it is in reflection where we can find many of the answers. My JKD senior, Burton Richardson, he recently posted, and I took a screenshot of it. So he recently posted this picture of, I think it's Jay Fujimoto, taking time during a private session to make notes, actually written notes. And to me, that is an example of someone who is going deep into his study of the art. Another example of that is another of my JKD seniors, Chris Kent, who recently announced that he will be soon starting an online newsletter. Now, if you know anything about Chris Kent, and if you've ever been to his website, then you are aware that he's written about 6 books on the essentially on the topic of JKD, produced as many videotapes, and but has written countless articles on the topic of Jeet Kune Do. But it is his depth of knowledge that enables him to launch a project like this new one. So I say, thank God that Bruce Lee did write down a lot of stuff, but also thank God we have the old timers, right? Which is a term of affection for Bert and Chris. We have the old timers in JKD who are still doing their part, and they're also teaching and encouraging others in the younger generations to do the same, which is to make sure that the information is preserved. Okay, so before we close today, I want to show you this, however. And this to me is perhaps the most profound depiction of the entirety of the Jeet Kune Do discussion. To me, every element is encompassed in this photograph, which is a shot from the late Ted Lukai's Huntington Beach School of the 1980s. If you don't know where to find this, send me a message. Put it in the comments, or email me at jkdrebel, and I can, as the cool kids say, hook you up with it. But this to me is personifies the Jeet Kune Do discussion, which many of which we have here every week, right? But I dare say that people like Burton Richardson, people like Chris Kent, people like Jay Fujimoto, and others, when they look into their proverbial JKD mirrors, I believe they are relatively happy with what they see, because they know that they're doing what they can to ensure that Jeet Kune Do doesn't merely survive, but that it in fact also thrives perpetually. So what say you? How do you feel when you look into your JKD mirror? What's your opinion on what's looking back at you? Please let me know in the comments below, and that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at Dwight Woods and on Instagram at Dwight D. Woods. On Friday, April 9th, Jeet Kune Do Dialogues episode with karate legend and superstar Mike Stone. This will be at a new time just for this weekend at 8 p.m. So forgive me, Terry Valor, Coast Foken, Mick Tully. You guys might have to stay up a little bit late with either energy drinks or milk. So Mike Stone on Friday, April 9th at 8 p.m. Today's an Indigo Day. There you go. Right? And I invite you to stay right where you are, because we're going to do a special live stream with the aforementioned Chris Kent right as soon as I push the stop button on this stream and reconnect and push the start button on the second stream. Okay, so until another few minutes, this is Dwight Woods of Jeet Kune Do Rebel signing off. You guys take care. Talk soon.